Look, healthy, enjoyable and sustainable eating doesn't have to be complicated. Literally, the first step, just pick a recipe book. It doesn't matter which one. You have to make your healthy living and healthy eating enjoyable for it to be sustainable. If you cook the same meal every single night, you're likely to get bored of it and give up. And if you're eating things like salad, which you don't really like, you're likely to give up. Anyway, let's cut to the chase. Let's just pick up a recipe book. Right, we're just gonna pick a recipe. This is the one, okay? Now, we just take these ingredients, that's all we look at, and we purchase them from the supermarket on our online shopping. All these ingredients are here, purchased online, delivered by Ocado. It's quite simple. That's the first step. Don't get discombobulated over all the step-by-step rules. Just take step one. Place a large saute pan over medium to high heat and add the oil. There's my saute. When oil's hot, add the pancetta and cook for 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, oil's hot, pancetta. Cook for 3 to 4 minutes. The reason why I'm sort of speaking as if like this is like quite annoying me, where people think it's so difficult and it's so time consuming and it's so complicated, but it really is not. That's why I'm speaking like this, because it's just so simple. And if anybody is struggling with dieting or eating healthy like myself, when you go back to cooking these meals, when I go back to cooking these meals, it just reminds me of how easy it is to be healthy. You're cooking the pancetta all wrong! Gordon Ramsay, this is my kitchen, now be quiet. Now this dish does serve 4 portions, so if you've got a family of 4, this would be perfect. If not, just adjust the quantities to suit who you've got in your household. Step 2, add the onion to the pan and cook until softened. Just put the garlic in for 2 minutes. Look at that, pancetta, onion and garlic in olive oil. Now I can't send you the smell over, but it smells delicious. Stir in the Italian seasoning. Now it does say to roughly chop these sun-dried tomatoes, but I can't be bothered because this dish is just too difficult as it is. So that looks like your pasta sauce. Step 4, meanwhile, bring a kettle of water to the boil. Oh, how difficult is this? Pour into a saucepan, season with salt and return to the boil. Now I put the salt in there already, but I accidentally put pepper in there as well. I don't know why I did that. It didn't tell me that on the instructions. Never mind. This goes on for 10 minutes and then it goes in there with the sauce. So meanwhile, I've just been chopping the basil. For all you Italians out there, you Italian stallions, this is what you call apparently rigatoni. Now I use an app called MyFitnessPal. This recipe book doesn't tell you how many calories are in this dish, so I will tell you, I type in everything into MyFitnessPal, it's an app I use to help me track my calories. This dinner is 1,010 calories. So it's quite high on the calorie front, but it's healthier than a McDonald's, that's for sure. Now, you just have to be careful and make sure your whole daily calorie allowance is within budget. So, as you can see here, my lunch was just a small 475 calorie lunch. So I had a small lunch and I'm having a big dinner. Tomorrow, I'll be having this dinner for tomorrow's lunch, and then I'll be having a small dinner. And that's just the way I work. And that's what helped me to lose 6.5 stone throughout 2020. I'm not saying that you can eat whatever you want to be super, super healthy, but I am saying that you can eat whatever you want and lose weight. And you can do both. Both is the best way. Would I say this is the most healthiest of dinners? Well, it's not the unhealthiest of dinners, but no, there's more healthier dinners than this for sure. But it wasn't the next page we turned to. I mean, the next page we turn to might be a healthy meal. Oh, look at that. It could be anything. Dips and sides, we don't want those, but we can have, yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Yeah. Avocado lentil burgers, yeah. As my mate Jacob would say, yeah. Cheese cauliflower, yeah. Cheese. So we're nearly finished this meal now. Mix this in. Add the parmesan and the basil. And that's it. Everything off. Dinner's ready. And now obviously if you've got a family, you can dish up. It's a good meal for 4. But what I do, you see, is I have one for dinner, one for tomorrow's lunch, and 2 portions for the freezer for next week's dinner and lunch. Save me cooking on a night next week where I am busy. Now, Mr. Sir Gordon Ramsay told me at the start of the cooking process to save some of these for garnish. So that's what we'll do. It really is that simple. Cheers, Gordon, me old mucker. You had your dinner.